Hi guys, my name is MJ. Welcome to Toys channel. Okay, in front of me I have the latest release from GCD. It was pre-ordered under GCD, right? I didn't realize until when it arrived, it's actually a collaboration between MC64, Toys Networks, and GCD to make this latest Scania 730S car transporter. Yokohama Motorsport. Okay, basically in the Avant red and black colors. So this was the one that really caught our attention from all these. We have a couple of new releases, new arrivals actually. So this one was the one that really caught attention of many. I do have this Golf here as well, this Golf color. This was actually from the previous release, but I've not showcased that it in my channel, so I thought maybe this time around I'll show it to you as well. And in the previous video, I have already shared with you the white version, which came with the Porsche Motorsport decals, motorcycle decals, and then I've shared with you the BlackBird version as well. So I think I'll put that link to that video in the description below, because that will show you a little bit of an unboxing. So here I have them out of the box already. That is mainly because I do most of the unboxing right through Facebook right now, over at Collector's Cube. So it's QUBE, do look us up there. So whenever there's any new arrivals, right, or whenever I can, I'll try to do some live unboxing. Okay, so out of the box already, I think main thing I want to share with you would be the Yokohama version. Okay, because this would be quite different from the previous releases. This one, instead of okay, maybe I'll do a quick run through on the Golf one, right? So this is actually the Golf colors. Okay, during pre-order, what I recall also, it doesn't have the Golf logo anywhere on the truck. Okay, it only has that Scania logo up front. All right, the rest of it is basically just the colors. Okay, all around. Okay, and then in the packaging it came with this. There we go. So I would guess usually this happens when, you know, they don't have proper licensing for it, so that's why it's separate. Okay, it's a separate piece. So I'll just show you, these are all the pillars that it came with. I've done this installation before on the white version, so you can check out the other video. Okay, I think I'll do this for the Yokohama version later. Okay, so it has all these accessories. This one came with a Golf. All right, so now the most interesting part would be this one, right? It came in a packet like that. Okay, no decals. Okay, no decals that you need to stick, because all of them are already installed onto the truck. Okay, Yokohama Motorsports logo, Motorsports support team. All right, nicely printed already on the box, on the truck. Okay, we'll check out the box a little bit. Okay, we'll just check out the box a little bit. Can I put it on the side here? The trucks are taking a lot of space. Okay, so that's the box. Okay, this is the front. This is pretty standard. Okay, we've seen this in the previous box before. Okay, and then underneath, this is a very MC64 theme. This color is actually MC64 colors, MC64 packaging. Okay, so right at the back, now this part makes it a little bit more interesting. Product name, material, scale, manufacturer, Game Corp Products, that's GCD. MC64, that's Masterpiece Collectibles, and Toys Networks. This, I believe it's a toy shop in Singapore. I believe that's a toy shop in Singapore. I don't know if they have a shop, physical shop, or they are purely online. Do let me know if you do let me know in the comment section below if you do know. Okay, and then it has the Scania license. Okay, Scania license, and it has the Yokohama license as well. So this is the two things that sets it apart from the previous releases. Okay, the previous releases, the boxes do not have any of these. All right, and then you can see it's produced in collaboration with MC and GCD. Okay, so that's the box. This is the thing that makes it different from the other GCD products so far. Okay, so that's the Golf. Okay, we'll check that out later. We'll check the inner side as well. But first, of course, we're gonna take a look at the Yokohama version. So all of them, just a quick recap, right? So all of them came with this leaflet. Okay, it's kind of a manual kind of thing, so you can actually go through them and see, you know, what works, what's movable and stuff like that. Okay, front and back, two sides. Okay. All right. Okay, just a quick one, and then we go straight to the truck. Okay, so yep, this one has a steerable front wheels. Okay, so you can angle them for nicer photographs. Okay, left and right, no issue. And then you can, the lorry head, yep, you can remove it like that. Then you can see the engine details. Okay, let me just focus a little bit. There you go. There you go. Okay, you can see the engine details in front there under the cab. Okay, let me just, there we go. Okay, can steer, the headlamps, everything are done very nicely. It's a separate piece, so it looks realistic. The indicator lights as well. There's a S730 writing down here, and then Yokohama Motorsports logo up front. Okay, so this part here is in, I think this is in plastic. So it's a mix of plastic and die-cast. Oh. So there's a mirror, there's a lot of mirror details actually, and then there's, I believe this is probably an antenna for something. Okay, and then I want to show you, there's a lot of mirrors around actually, so I would take a guess, when there's so many mirrors around, right, then probably there's no camera. Okay, there's a front angle mirror here for the driver to see what's right up front. Basically, it'll make it easier for them to park. And then there's the this side mirror, so you can check out the blind spot down here. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's the front. Very nice, actually, very solid, very heavy. So this is considered quite a quality product. Okay, so Yokohama logo, I've shown you already. I'm just a little bit afraid I'm gonna knock it to each other. Okay, and then at the back there's another Yokohama Motorsports logo. Okay, with the plates TP6558. I wonder what plate is that. Let me see if the Golf has that. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't see it because I need to lift it back up. Oh, okay, so it's the same. It's the same plates, running plates on the Golf as well. Okay, so I'm gonna park it aside. Okay, so we're gonna go to the party piece. Oh, yes, it rolls. Okay, it rolls. My table is not exactly fully flat, so that's why it steers itself over the bumps on my little table. Okay, so where is it? Now it's advisable if you use the scoop. Okay. Now I've already shown these parts in the previous video actually. So you know what? I'll just do a very quick one. So you use the scoop. You can open up. I usually open up from the lower part. Okay, if it's tight, and then I will eventually use my thumb to push it up. Oh, like that. Okay, so you do get that very tight hydraulic kind of feel to it. So it feels like a solid, it definitely feels like a very solid product. Okay, so you just have to, you can't really forcefully push it down too fast, because I'm a little bit worried, because the two support pillars, right, they are actually plastic, so I do get a little bit worried about that. Okay, the other thing actually why I close it and want to show you, right, is this GCD finishing. It's a little bit questionable, because there has been a couple of them going through my hands. The BlackBird has some QC issue. The white one, I think we came across two pieces that had some QC issue as well. So the BlackBird, if I recall correctly, I had two of them with some QC issues as well. Usually it's with the paint. They're not exactly fully flat, so you can see on mine it's very rough. It's not really very refined kind of paint. It's very rough. You see there's some round stain up here. Okay, and then the colors here, right, it does somehow it's not exactly flat. You can see the arrows here, right? Somehow it's not exactly flat, and I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. You see, if it's fully black, right? I mean, fully red, it will look flat like that. But you see, you can tell, right? I don't think there's a gradient. I don't recall the Avant colors has a gradient to it, so I don't know. It could be because this is a different material. This frame here is a different material, and this is a die cast. The frame feels like it's plastic compared to feels. Okay, uh, based on feel, I think this frame is plastic. That's why the red is different. And using the same printer on different material, I guess that is what happened. Okay, because you see here is a different shade of red compared to the back. I am guessing that is what happened. Okay, the same printer on different materials, so that's why different color. Okay, that would be my guess. All right, so lift it up. Still a very, I think it's a beautiful piece. Okay, so just now I was talking about the very plastic two support pillars, right? Can you see it? Okay, it's there. So it's very thin. So I don't dare to, you know, really push it by force, just by feel or pushing it up and stuff. Okay, so it's 2 layers. This one goes all the way up. Okay, until here. This is basically the highest point. I think this is the highest point as well. And then on the other side you can open up the other side as well. Hang on. Just gonna use the scoop to open it up a little bit, then I can finger my way through. Okay, so it's a little bit tight at the back. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn it, or maybe easier if I can just push it, right? That'll be the easier way. There, no wonder. So it's a little bit tight earlier on, and now it's fine. Managed to open it up already. Oh, nice, very nice, very nice. I'm just gonna park my Golf the other side because I want to show you the back. Okay, now this version, somehow, right, I kind of feel this particular one feels a little bit different from the previous release, because with the Blackbird and the white version, right, I did notice that this platform here, right, it's slanted a little bit upwards like that. Okay, like that. It doesn't go all the way flat, but this Yokohama version that I have in front of me, right, okay, it feels like it can go all the way flat. Okay, so pushing this down wasn't too difficult, and then it's supposed to go further down as well. Just gotta be, yeah, there we go. So this one, you see, it goes, yeah, this one goes quite all right. So I don't know if they made some improvement to their factory process or what is it. Okay, all right, so this one sits very nicely. Pillars, these are the support pillars. Okay, so I do have two here. It goes to the front. All right, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna show where it goes, okay, because sometimes it will just fall out. So I'll just see if we can get it on, because I know the back ones, right, that goes here, it's the one I installed in the previous video. I had to use some black tack over it. So let me check and see. This one, probably, yes, it should be this side. Okay, so we're just gonna show you, right, there is two holes, two pins. Okay, I'm gonna get it in. Is it in? It feels like it's gonna snap in, but I just got a feeling it's not exactly in yet. Maybe if I remove this, right, ooh, if I remove the head, it will be a little bit easier to install it. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it in. That's the front, and then basically the longer ones will be in front here, like that. Okay, so I think I got both sides in. All right, and then we have, oh, let me just close. Okay, there we go. And then we have these shorter ones. Okay, hang on. This time there are additional, does look like there is additional legs. Okay, there's okay, so there's two sets. This is when the legs are down, and this is when the legs are up. Okay, so there are two sets that you can install. I'm gonna install the one with the legs down. Okay, this is the one with the legs up as well. So this one is when supposedly when it's loading up. Okay, hang on. So there's a little square hole back here, so this is supposed to go in there. Let me see if it goes in nicely. Yeah, it's quite loose, so I definitely need to put in the black tag. I don't have it here with me right now. Hang on, since I have one in already, right? Yeah, because I'm a black tag kind of guy. I solve everything with black tag. That's one of man's best in invention. Okay, hang on, can't get it in. Yeah, this one definitely needs a black tag. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, so yeah, it goes in, but it definitely needs something to stick it back in. Okay, and then it comes with a couple of the stoppers as well. So this stoppers actually is for you to install it over here. Okay, you can see the little holes there on in the mesh down there. Okay, so these stoppers are supposed to go there, but I think that they are a little bit too high, because most of the cars that we transport, right, they are actually very low. So yeah, okay. All right, so that's the Yokohama, and then just do a quick look on the Golf version, because I can't recall what's the interior color like, because most of them, right, the interior is all in white like the Yokohama version. Yeah, so probably the base color of all these parts, right, are actually white. Yeah, there we go, it's the same. So I do quite like they kind of two-tone it. This platform is in the Gulf blue and then orange on the bottom frame, so that color is actually quite okay. Basically the interior, the two wings, they are in white. Okay, and then let's just check this one out, right, because I remember the previous video, the BlackBird and the white version. Yeah, see, this one is a little bit stuck. See, you can't exactly go all the way flat down compared to that. So I have this same issue with the other two. It does feel like it's the maximum already. I don't think I can push it any further down. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately. Okay, well, nice piece, but bad execution, I guess. Okay, so that's the Golf version of it. I think it's pretty much the same engine details on front, but basically the base is all in orange, so that's actually quite nice. I do quite like it being done two-tone like this. It does make it very striking. Okay, so there we go. I think that's what I want to show you. Maybe just a quick one. We had a couple of new arrivals as well, resin arrivals. Okay, we had the 935. Okay, so let me just show it to you how it will look like with some cars parked inside. So I have this Hako as well from Feel Me. This is another new arrival. Okay, so let me just get it in like that. Okay, and this one I can just slide it in like that very nicely. Okay, there we go. That's how it would look like with two cars inside. All right, so There we go. So that's it for this time around. Remember to hit the like button, okay, because that will help me out on the YouTube algorithms. Remember to look us up over on Facebook, Collectors Cube, that's QUBE. Remember to hit the subscribe button and also the bell button so that you don't miss on any of my other diecast videos. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.